Madlozi yakhuluma nami.
Takazani Dimelangi Tedi, hello everyone and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo M, and I'm your host Gogo M. So today I want to talk about consultation bookings with me because I have been seeing quite a number of questions or rather comments on the comment section where people are asking about my consultations, how much I charge, how do I go about my consultations, if I consult people from overseas and whatnot. So I'm going to be giving you guys all the details on my consultation. So the first thing I want to talk about is my contacts. So for most of you guys, you see that I leave my contacts on the screen. That is the number that you use when you want to contact me. But like I said, this number, send a WhatsApp or send an SMS, because most of the times you find out I'm quite busy with other clients and I cannot take the phone and answer the phone call. So most of the times it's more efficient for you to send a WhatsApp or a text to actually try and reach me, so I can actually come back to you, respond to you on the details of my consultations and whatnot, right? Number two, I want to talk about the types of consultations that I offer. So I offer face-to-face consultation, I offer over the phone consultation for South African clients, and I also offer international consultations, which is consultations for people that are living outside the country. So all these different types of consultations have a different price. For example, the price that I use for personal consultation is not the same as the one that I use for over the phone consultation or for the overseas consultations. And I would actually give my prices over here, but I feel like it's not going to be very good because the fact you can actually because we these videos, like I've noticed that people who view these videos, you might find that someone just comes here after 5 years and actually looks at the video, and at that particular point in time the prices are not the same. And when I'm like, no, this is how much consultation is, it's gonna be like, this Gogo is scamming me. So the prices, when you want the prices, you have to contact me on my number, which is the WhatsApp number that I have been giving you guys for this past couple of times. I'm gonna send you full details on the prices for each type of consultation that you want, whether it's gonna be an over the phone, a personal, a video call consultation, whatever type of consultation that you want, depending on also where you are situated in this world. If you're in South Africa or outside South Africa, the prices will be listed there in details for you to be able to book properly. Okay. And for people by Longor, they want free consultations or free dream translations. Unfortunately, that is not something that I do. I do not work for free. So yes, my consultations are paid for, and private dream translations are also paid for, and details on the prices, like I said, will be sent to whoever contacts me asking about those things. If you feel like maybe my consultation prices are a little bit too much, then feel free to go wherever. Honestly speaking, you're not obligated to come to me, because like I said, this channel is for enlightenment, and with whatever information that I give you guys, you can feel free to go to whoever you want, whoever you feel connected to actually consult and check what's going on in your life, right? And another thing is booking procedures, right? So like I said, there's this number you contact. So how you go about this whole thing is that you contact this number, I send you the details on all my types of consultations and how you're going to pay for them, how much they are, and how you can pay for them. So in terms of booking a slot with me, a session with me, whether it's personal or over the phone, how I work is you do payment, you make payment, and then after making payment, I book a slot for you. I tell you when my available slots are. I do not give you my available slots or say, well, we can consult at this particular time before you have paid. Because one thing I've encountered, which I hated, is a person says, or when are your available slots? I give them my available slots. They say, well, I want, let's say, 2 p.m. on Tuesday. I'm like, okay, cool, you'll make payment for that. This person doesn't pay and someone else comes through, makes payment for the consultation, I'll obviously give them my next available slot, right? And they take that available slot, and 30 minutes before that 2 p.m. slot comes, the person who asked me about it is like, they paid and they expect me to consult them on that time. That is not how I work. Payment actually secures your slot. So if you have not paid, I will not actually allocate you any slot, and I will not even tell you when my available slots are, because I feel like it's gonna be inconvenient if you actually don't pay and the last minute you pay, or you don't pay, or I tell you when I'm gonna have my next available slot, you're like, okay, cool, I want that, and you change your mind last minute, and I've already left that slot open for you, and I've actually not booked anyone for that time, so it's going to be inconvenient for me as well. So my available slots, what time I'm going to consult you, is going to be something that I disclose to you after you've made payment. And if that particular time does not work for you as a person, you are more than free to actually tell me, Gogo, in this particular time I'm not going to be available. Then that way I can give you another slot here is closer to that one, and moilongor you get that slot that is closer to that one, then yeah, we can do it then, as long as it suits you as well as me, ne. And no one that thing out, you cannot make payment right now and expect me to consult you right now, expect me to consult you on the very same day, because I work at you. If you're lucky, you find worry all the other people that actually booked actually asked for later slots, then you're gonna get an early slot. But if not, you're gonna get the latest slot depending on when you're paying. Ne? So I cannot consult you immediately after you make payment, because it's a matter of appointments. You make appointments when you're actually booking consultations with me. Ne? And what else did I want to say? It's something else in my mind. I actually forgot what it was. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was saying. The other thing in my mind, I think, was a complaint about people who actually greet me on some hi Cece, hello Cece. I like, it's okay. It just feels very uncomfortable when you guys do that. So please stop doing that, because I don't know. I feel like it's a bit disrespectful to my ancestors, because at the end of the day, I am a Sangoma, I am a Dlozi child, and when I am speaking to you as Gogo Musore, not Michaelin, I'm speaking to you in on behalf of my ancestors. So please try and refrain from calling me aus or sis. It doesn't feel okay. Like, it just feels uncomfortable for me. Honestly, it makes me feel completely uncomfortable. So please try and stop doing that. Okay, as I was saying about my thing is, like I said, you make payment, then I allocate your slot. If that slot doesn't work for you, then it is fine. We can actually discuss on when the next slot that is going to be like perfect for you is going to be. And in terms of the slot that we're going to be having, if you're going to be coming personally, it's fine. You can come through personally. If you want to do it over the phone, I do make the call. I'm the one who calls you and whatnot on that particular time for the consultation. Okay, yeah, so that is it. And if, for example, I call you on that particular time and you're not answering, maybe for 30 minutes you're not answering, I'm not the kind of person who says, or since you didn't answer, I'm not going to consult you anymore, I'm going to move to other clients. I am going to consult you, but I'm going to reschedule your slot to another time. Meaning what, if you don't give me an advance, like an hour before, or you're not going to be available on this particular slot for us to move to another, I am not gonna cancel other consultations to actually put you there, because I did not get the thingy. But again, I did not get anything, like you did not tell me in advance, so I couldn't be able to switch anything, meaning what, you might get a later slot. So in terms of when a person gets their slot once they thingy, it depends on how many bookings I have for that particular time. But one thing that I like doing is actually trying to speed up my consultations, meaning what, I like to actually like book people earlier. Like most of the times I like to make sure that 3 days doesn't pass without me consulting a person or who's already paid for or who has already booked for the consultation. If I'm unable to give you a slot in the next 3 days, the maximum days are 5 days, because I don't really like making people wait for too long. Okay, and my consultation is an hour. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're booking for a consultation, the time frame is an hour. I'm going to consult you for an hour. When that hour is done, we are ending the consultation, I'm going to move to the next person. I'm not going to wait in that consultation for too long after an hour, because of that thing. I do not want to inconvenience other people who have actually booked for the consultation as well. Okay, and another thing, good. Oh, what is done during the consultation? So during the consultation, I pretty much check any and everything that you want to check, ne? So in terms of consultations, even if I tell you about certain people that are, if I'm seeing any spiritual attack and I tell you, or I'm seeing this person almost okay who's attacking you, I will not check this person's name. I will not check other healers for you. Name, if you can trust them or not, that is completely up to you and your ancestors. What I will be doing is that I will be giving you messages from the ancestors. Moilungu, the ancestors want you to protect yourself. I'll be telling you what you need to protect yourself. If there are any spiritual diseases that I'm seeing there, I'm gonna be telling you those spiritual diseases, and even physical diseases. I'm gonna be giving you details on those things, whether they are medical or spiritual, and I'm also gonna be guiding you on what you need to do to actually protect yourself, or actually deal with whatever it is that I'm going to be seeing. And even if, for example, I see that you have izleso, my job is to guide you on this suggestion. If you want assistance from me as a healer, it is fine, you can come to me. If I'm too far or you don't want assistance from me as a healer, you are more than free to actually go to whoever you need for assistance on that, because the major thing, the most important thing, is that you actually go and do what you need to do to actually remove whatever it is that is affected, to actually deal with whatever issue that you have, ne? And lastly is herbs, ne? In terms of herbs, if, let's say, for example, you're consulting in person or over the phone and a certain issue is seen, like I said, you're not obligated to come to me as the healer who's guided you, who's told you about this particular thing. You can go to whoever you want. But if you are actually looking for help from me, it depends on what issue it is. For some issues, you're gonna be needed to come personally to actually attend to this kind of issues. For other issues, I can actually send you the herbs for you to use with full instructions on how you're going to use them. So as to whether you want to come personally and attend to whatever issue that you may have, or you want me to send you the herbs depending on where you are, if you're in the country or outside the country, I can send those herbs. You need to make sure that that is something that you want, because it's completely up to you. I cannot choose for you what method you should use in terms of receiving helps from me, in a sense, ne? And the last thing is wanting help without consultations. So what I do, traditional helps, I will not give you helps without consultation, because I want to avoid this thing where you come to me and you're saying, Gogo, I have easily, so I need help for suggestion, only to find that you do not have suggestion. So meaning with those helps are not gonna be able to help you with whatever it is that you may be thinking what case situation is gonna be like, Gogo, I'm sorry, did not help me. I went to her for help, she did not help me and whatnot. So I need to consult a person before giving them helps, just to confirm what exactly is their problem. Just to get guidance from their ancestors on what's their problem, and then after getting guidance, knowing what herbs are actually best for your condition. And that means with traditional herbs, I cannot sell you traditional herbs without consulting you. Even if someone else told you your problem, that particular healer is the one that is supposed to, like, let's say for example, you go to this another Gogo, she tells you in a situation whatnot. I'm not gonna say because this Gogo told you this, then I can give you my herbs just like that. I'll still need to consult you to confirm everything with my ancestors and confirm the kind of herbs that you need. So in terms of herbs that I give without consultation, those ones get washo. I did make a video a couple of months back. It was a year ago. I told you guys about packages of diwashos that I have. They're like over the counter diwasho. The difference that yes, I do pray for them so they can actually work best, even though they're not the same as traditional herbs. But those are the ones I can actually give you without consulting. So let's say for example you don't want to consult, but you need help with certain things. You can say, well, you need help with cleansings, protection, house protection, whatever it is that you want, because there are different packages for each of those things. You can just contact me and say, Gogo, I want to wash for this particular thing, and I'll give you the prices for those things. But the prices for the wash, they actually start with 500 rands upwards, so they're not really that expensive as compared to traditional herbs. So that is pretty much how I work in terms of my consultation. And yeah, like I said, the pricing, I don't feel it's necessary for you guys to tell you the pricing, because 2 years from now someone else might be watching this video and the prices will be different by then. We both know that, inflation and everything, economy. Yeah, so it's just going to mislead people if they're looking at this video at a later stage and the prices are different. It's gonna be like, Gogo, I'm sorry, scamming us. So yeah, the prices in terms of how much is consultation is, whether it's personal over the phone, whether it's overseas consultation or family consultation, the pricing will be given to you when you contact my number, which is the number at the top. Anyways, that is it on my consultation booking details. I hope you guys understand it fully. I hope there's no confusion whatsoever. But if you actually find confusion with how I've explained certain things, feel free to ask me on the comment section. I'll be more than happy to actually answer you guys. But like I said, dream translations, I do charge for them. And questions, if you have a question, leave it on the comment section, because in my WhatsApp, I do not deal with questions and whatnot. The platform where I attend to questions is here on YouTube and YouTube alone. Tokozani. Bye-bye.
Madlozi yakhuluma nami.